Hello, good day viewers. In this tutorial, we are going to see the vector integration. So what is vector integration? Vector integration is the reverse of what? Is the reverse process of vector differentiation. Let's say suppose we have a function. Let's say we have a vector like this. We have I plus Q. We have T and J. Plus we have R of T of K. So what will be the integral of what? The integral of this vector. So the integral of this vector will be integrating each and every what? In each and every component that we see here. So it is the same thing as saying integrate A of what? Of T with respect to what? With respect to T. It is the same thing as also integrate P of T with respect to T for I value, also plus open bracket the integral of Q of T with respect to dt for J plus integral of R of T with respect to dt, and this is for what? This is for the K variable, and also let me say for K variable and also plus C. You have to take note that where this C is a constant what? Is a constant vector. Suppose we are given an example of, let's say, vector A. It is the same thing as 6t, this is for I, and also plus 4t power 3 for J plus cos what? Cos t, this is for K. Let me separate this. This is for K, which is for the cos. So this is the question. So how can we solve this question? You have to take note that we have to first integrate this by saying the integral of what? Of A of T d what? dt. And also we are going to integrate this 60. To integrate this 60 is the same thing as saying 6t squared divided by what? By 2. Also integrate this, it is the same thing as saying, so this is for I plus what? Plus 4t raised to the power of 4 divided by what? Divided by 4. This is for J. Also plus integrate this. If we are to integrate cos, it is the same thing as what? It is the same thing as sine. So I have to say sine t. This is for K plus constant. So the final solution will now be, this is the same thing as saying the integral of A of what? Of T dt. It is the same thing as 6 divided by 2. It will give me what? 3. So I'll have 3t square I, and also plus 4 will go with 4. I will left with only t power 4 for the value of J. Also plus sine t K plus C. So this is the final solution to what? Today's vector integration question. But you have to notice of something. You have to take note that C is the same thing as C1I also plus C2J plus C3 what? C3K. So C1I, C2J, and C3K, it is all the same thing as what? As constant, which is C. So if acceleration is at, then the velocity is obtained by the integration, which will be v of t. It is the same thing as integral of what? Of at dt. And the position vector is what? Is RT, which is the same thing as integral of what? Of BT with respect to T. So you have to take note of that. This is one of the application in what? In physics. So guys, this is all I have for you for integration of vectors.